Ahoy, y'all! Pancake here. Tonight, we are headed out to the Magic Kingdom to try out the brand new immersive bar, Beak and Barrel. This is the first bar ever added to the Magic Kingdom, and we're going to explore it all. We're going to try some of the libations and provisions, meet Rummy the Parrot, and try to resist the sea sirens' calls. This place is incredible, and you won't want to miss it. So come along, and let's check it all out. All right, guys, well, here we are out in front of Beak and Barrel. If you don't know where it's located, if you go next to the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, just go to the right a little bit and you will see this sign behind me for Beak and Barrel. And there are two doors, big doors that you'll enter. I am so excited. Honestly, since Trader Sam's ever came around, the themed lounges and bars are just, Imagineering does an incredible job with it. Now, one of my favorite themed lounges and spaces is on the Disney Treasure. It's the Haunted Mansion Parlor. Imagineering knocked that out of the park, and from what I've seen, Beak and Barrel is about on that same level. I still think Haunted Mansion Parlor is going to take this spot, but I'm excited to go in, try it out, and see just how it compares to the Haunted Mansion Parlor. So I'm going to head inside here in a sec and try some drinks and some food.
Ivy the Enchanting Emily, and I will be taking you into the tavern today.
Awesome.
Rules of Pirate Parlay.
Yes.
45-minute adventure, no longer.
Okay.
And no more than 2 libations.
All right.
And you might be sitting or standing with some other salty crew.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Let's get cracking rocking and head on in.
Awesome. Here we go, guys.
Welcome to the tavern.
Woo!
You'll be entering through the mess. We call it the mess because it is.
Wow, look at this.
Hi.
It's awesome. Hello. Wow, perfect. This is awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Emily.
We're here, Beak and Barrel. And we got set in the main room, which is awesome. This is what I was hoping for, so we'll be able to get to see the parrot animatronic and just be like in the middle of it. This is where the most interactive things happen, I feel like.
I have a message here from the crew.
The parrot's out.
Will the owner of the brown schooner please return to the harbor? You, follow down. Make it hanging.
It's awesome.
Shiver my timbers. Where's that heavenly sound coming from? Oh no. My Blackbeard sizzling whiskers. What? Crew, sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Mermaids. All right, shield your ears. Cover your ears. Plastic siren song.
Everyone to cover their ears. Whoa.
We're okay!
Way to keep your heads, everyone. How's it work? Bring up, me hearty.
That was really cool. It doesn't seem like, you know guys, at how Trader Sam's has, you order a drink and then it has like an interactive element when you order the drink. Here it seems like these things happen randomly. It's not dependent upon a drink. So similar to the Haunted Mansion Parlor, how that is, which I like that. It's not dependent on if someone orders a drink or not. But all right, I think we're gonna order here soon. You got to look at the menu. Let's try some drinks and some food, shall we? And then I will say that the space does feel pretty decently large. I would say it's larger than Trader Sam's for sure. Haunted Mansion Parlor obviously is on a ship, so that's much smaller, but again, there's 3 rooms. There's this main one, the map room that's over there, and then another room that's on the other side of you guys that's kind of separated by, here, I'll show you this kind of glass that has like barnacles growing on it. So you can see like all the barnacles that are growing on this glass. And I just love it. It's like stained glass. Basically, they have a ship there. And this anchor that is hoisted up on the ceiling with the candle wax dripping is awesome. And then it looks like there's a little bird's nest that's been developing up there. And during that little, Buck said the Little Mermaid, the mermaid, like the sirens part, this bell rang and it actually moves and like rings. So here's a look at the drinks. I'll let you guys pause and take a look at it as you wish.
So I don't know if you've seen Rummy, obviously.
Yes.
Just out warning us about the sirens.
Yes.
He's got some rules. So 2 drink packs.
Okay.
In 45 minutes we weigh current sale.
Sounds good. I think I know for sure I'm going to get the Cook's Corn Griddle Cakes
Okay.
with the Chipotle braised chicken.
Excellent. As well as if you like more of the alcohol forward bit
Yes.
of gin, then the Sirens Whisper. I
Okay.
would recommend.
Let's
That one's
start.
fun.
Let's start with the Sirens Whisper then for right now. All right. So you heard it. Sirens Whisper is what we're gonna start off with. And I gotta order those corn cakes, so it's gonna be good. I love that how the main bar area is basically a skull. If you look at it closely, it's pretty obvious, but I love how they did that. And obviously it's a custom work to put that. And I love in the middle there is a bottle. I know that there's an interactive element at some point. I had seen a video on it where the bottle basically starts to drain as if like it's magic. It's a magic potion that's just vanishing. But I'm also trying to capture like the parrot when it comes out and does his moments. But it's like sometimes I'm like trying to rush to turn on the camera. So sometimes I might cut in halfway through when the parrot's talking. All right, I think my drink's coming.
All right, the Sirens Whisper.
Awesome. Ooh.
Some sirens here.
Yes, yes.
Now, these are super coveted.
Okay.
Obviously, we've heard the sirens are in the area, but
Yes.
it's not too safe to go to them.
Okay.
So don't let it be.
Siren Tears. All right,
Yes,
perfect. Thank you so
enjoy.
much. They put Siren's Tears in my thing. They could have just asked me. I would have cried into it. This one has pot and column still white rum blend, Bowls blue curacao liqueur, Combier creme de peche de vigne liqueur, lime and cinnamon. I think I got all that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I butchered it. It's very blue. As you saw, she put the Siren's Tears in there, so might be a little salty, but we're gonna find out here. Ooh. She was saying this one's very like alcohol forward, so if you want a drink that isn't too sweet, it's still sweet, but it's got a nice kick to it, nice little zing. I like that. It's refreshing. It's very blue. Oh,
Good to see you. Give to the cup.
the parrot's out.
Powerful enchantment. She promised no pirate would go thirsty in this here tavern so long as that their enchanted bottle stayed full.
Oh, there goes the bottle.
Not a problem at all.
Did you see it?
Well, I'll be at my desk. Crew, sort that out, will you?
I like that the crew interacts with the parrot and talks to him. I don't know if you guys saw it on this camera or that camera, but I almost knocked my drink over with my camera too. That would have sucked. I'm gonna take a couple more sips of this. I really enjoy this though. I would highly recommend it if you don't mind the zing of alcohol. I don't know if you describe it as a zing, but whatever. You know. Over here, you guys can see they have the map room, I think they're calling it. And you can see there was like a cannon that shot through, blasted a hole in the wall, and you can see in the wall over there they have the cannonball is stuck inside of the wall, which is really, really neat. Oh, look at this. They have like black light on that has some different things that's saying. So this is probably like their show element for inside of here. I think each room kind of has its own show element. It's like a bookshelf here with some different maps and stuff. You can see scrolls. It looks like inside that is like this like compass basically. So no matter what room you're in, there is detail for sure. It's just I think the best room to be in is for sure the main hall here, obviously. I hope that this has been in focus the whole time. If not, I apologize. So one of the neat things that I did read online was in an interview with one of the Imagineers is they are actual screen used props from the Pirates of the Caribbean film throughout this lounge or bar. One of the ones that I'm pretty sure of is there's a cannon over there that looks like it's off of one of the ships. It's a very unique dragon design, but I kind of remember it from the film. I did want to note, if you guys couldn't tell yet, where I am at is standing room only, so there's no chairs here. I'm just standing at like basically like a bar setup. They have a couple spots like this, but so like the maps room is all tables like that, so it's all standing room. And then there's a lot of chair areas, but this is one of those where it's just a standing spot. But if you're fine with that, they didn't really give me an option. Maybe if you tell them and you request it, maybe you could get put here, because you get a great view of the parrot animatronic that comes out. All right, guys, I got the Cook's Corn Griddle Cakes, which I think I told you guys already that I got that. And I got it with the Chipotle braised chicken, so. Here it is. Comes with almost dropped the line.
Comes with lime. You gotta lime it up. Get a little bit of that. I don't know if this was supposed to come with silverware or what. I'm gonna ask for some silverware. Or you know what? Let's not. Let's just go in. I'm gonna make a mess though, I feel like. It's really good. It's actually got a spice to it.
You all know I wrote Shanty too?
I think we're about to sing. I think we're about to sing.
Come on, crew! You know the words! We pay, we plunder, we write.
I don't know all the lyrics. I'll let everyone else sing it.
Don't give a hoot. Bring up the bodies, yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Good finish!
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Hey, these corn cakes, I love the spice that it has. I mean, I would be warned if that's not something that you like, if you don't like spicy, probably stay away from this because it does have a kick. Like, it actually has a pretty substantial kick, but it's excellent. It's obviously probably the chipotle on the chicken, but it is really, really good. Highly would recommend this if you can handle the spice. It was getting a little messy. And I got some silverware. Man, I like eating it with my hands. I feel like it's more on brand, more on theme to be here doing that. And the parrot's back out again.
Landlords to landlubbers. Even our legendary Captain Jack Sparrow drops by from time to time. See that scoundrel? You let me know. He still hasn't paid off his account.
The one thing I will say about this lounge comparing to, because the one I can only, I feel like, truly compare to, even though Trader Sam's is very detailed, I feel like Haunted Mansion Parlor is on more of this level. It's definitely above it. The one thing I love about Haunted Mansion Parlor is there's always show elements happening. Here, there are lulls between. The only time it is when the parrot comes out, or I know in the other rooms there are elements that happen. I haven't been like hearing any of those, but it's in this room at least. It's only when the parrot comes out, and that's every like maybe 5-6 minutes. Where Haunted Mansion Parlor, there is something happening at all times. I feel like it's a lot of music, but the paintings, the fish tank, everything, the music box, there's just so much going on. So still, I think that my heart lies with the Haunted Mansion Parlor. But this is an incredible addition, and this is in the park. Over here is one of the other rooms. So you can see this is, I forget what they called this, the crew quarters or something, but there is this fireplace over here that has these 2 ships and bottles, and there is a show moment where the 2 ships start fighting and one of them sinks. It's this one. So this would be a really cool spot to be sat, to be honest. I think I would love that. I mean, like, being next to the fireplace with these boats, like, that would be perfect. You can see all these coins they have stacked over here, some doubloons. All these other areas, there's these cabinets with a bunch of treasure inside, some paintings over there. So there's just so many detailed elements within here. Look, there's like a musket here. There's just so many elements to look at and kind of get lost in. And you could probably spend an hour or two just like looking at all the details. So in this side room where I'm at, if you go all the way to the end, once you come into the right, if you sit in this chair, as you see, there's people stationed in all of these portraits, but this chair and this chair have blank portraits behind them to almost kind of frame you up like you are in the portrait. So if you take your photo, you'll kind of be your own pirate portrait amongst these other pirates, which is a neat little detail. So again, no matter where you're sitting in here, you always have like kind of a unique element to it, which is really cool. Like they kind of thought about every spot. And even in this booth over there, on that shelf back there, there is a tentacle that kind of spins. So like I said, they've kind of thought about if you get sat in any spot, they want you to be getting a unique experience. And it's tricky. I mean, it's tricky to have that in every part of this bar, but they've been able to achieve it, I think. And it gives it repeatability. You can come in, come again, try to sit somewhere else and get a different experience. So that was one of the things I loved about the Haunted Mansion Parlor on the Disney Treasure and soon to be the Disney Destiny was no matter where you sat, there was always a different experience. So I I think that's great. One thing that I think I saw on video was that they mentioned a lot of the woodwork you see in here and the carvings were hand carved. They contracted someone to do it, and I mean, it's beautiful. You can see behind the bar here, they have, again, on this, I believe some of that hand carving, and I think some of the booths around the restaurant as well, or the bar, have that as well, but obviously I can't go to some of the areas that people are sitting in, but it's really, really neat. I have to point out the hanging foot. If you guys know on the ride, there's a foot that you go under, and they got one of a guy basically laying in a hammock up here with his foot dangling too, which is an awesome detail. I love that. We've come to the decision doing the Salty Seas margarita. I like a margarita. Can't go wrong with that. It just feels right for here. Like I said, got the Salty Seas margarita. Expecting a margarita. Nothing crazy. There's some salt on the rim here. A little lime. It's good. It's actually, so this says Lao Blanco tequila, Contruo liqueur, ube, and lime. And she said that the ube kind of like gives it a little bit of sweetness. I think something's about to happen again. Here we go.
Ah! Squall's coming! All hands to stations!
Storm's coming.
My Barbosa's cursed pumpkin!
They're holding on. We got all the bartenders holding on. I think we all survived.
Is everyone all right? Let's have fair winds from now on, huh? Drink up, me hearty!
Yo-ho! That's awesome. So since we've been here, again, it's been like about 35 minutes. It's been different ones, so we haven't repeated yet on anything, which is cool. I like that. But as I was saying, margarita, it's really good. The ube does kind of sweeten it a little bit, really neutral. Can't really taste the tequila that much, but I like it. It's not too strong. Perfect. So of the two drinks, I do prefer, I think, the Sirens Whisper a little bit more. I was tempted to get the Plunder's Punch, which comes in that souvenir mug that's like a skull, but I figured I'd pass on it. It was $45. They did announce today at Destination D23 that there are new mugs coming to the Disney Destiny for the Haunted Mansion Parlor, and I got my eyes set on it. So I'll save some money, maybe buy those when I go on the Destiny. I really hope that in the future they do more of this. I think with Villains Land, I could definitely see them integrating some kind of lounge space like this. I think it's gonna happen, so fingers crossed. I do gotta be honest. It's a little weird to have a buzz in Magic Kingdom. It's rare. You don't get to be drunk in the Magic Kingdom that much. I'm not really that drunk, but it's got a nice buzz going. Just finishing it up now, but I wanted to show you guys basically the area that I was at and kind of where it was within this location. So I was standing right here this whole time in the spot. And again, it's perfect. You're centrally located. You get the parrot that comes out. You get to see him kind of under this anchor here. And you get like the bell element from over there whenever there's show moments. And the one thing I wanted to note is this is the only bar or only place that you can do a walk up and get alcohol. The only other place that has alcohol is the Our Guest restaurant. That was like a big thing for Magic Kingdom when they started selling alcohol there. But this is the second place to ever do it, and it's not something that you need like a full table service experience. It's a bar, it's a lounge. So obviously right now you have to book a reservation. They might be doing walk-ups. I just think it's probably going to be rare that you can get in on a walk-up. So definitely check the app, check for reservations, the drink, the food, the ambiance. It's awesome. And especially after this, you go on Pirates of the Caribbean, it's the full experience. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm just thankful I got sat in the crew mess here, and something else is about to happen.
Chill my crusty crackers. Lighten up, will you? Unrelated to anything you might have just seen. Does anyone know how to get a curse out of a tavern?
Well, there you have it. There was Beak and Barrel, brand new lounge / bar at Magic Kingdom. This was incredible. I really enjoyed my time there, and I'm curious to hear what you guys' thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know which space you would like to get set in. Would it be the map room, the main mess hall, or the crew quarters? So let me know in the comments. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to stay golden.